Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. It's Friday again. I don't know how, but it's Friday again. Okay, people, let's start with Bitcoin. At least it's not boring anymore. Nobody could say, well, it's boring in crypto. Well, it was boring in crypto. Now it's nice and we can make some money. Okay. Bitcoin, daily chart. We are deep in the short reload zone. All the influencers are yelling new all-time high. I'm not saying they are wrong. I'm just saying don't chase here. Not Bitcoin at least. Buying Bitcoin here at 103, I don't think is the best idea. Buying shitcoins here, I think it's a good idea. Some of them, I'll talk about them a little bit later. So, short reload zone, if you want to hedge your portfolio, because a lot of people said, well, I didn't hedge last time. Well, you can do it now. Here, higher, maybe even an SFU, maybe Bitcoin will push higher. We don't know for sure. But if you intend to protect your spot bags, now is the time. Morning, Menes, morning, Ricky, morning, Andrei, morning, Bova. Hey, Noure, hey, Sebastian, hey, Bucur. Bucur is Friday again. Hey, Catalin. Okay, people. So, we are deep in the short reload zone. I don't want Bitcoin here to drop. I want Bitcoin here to stay the fuck here in this area. Yeah? At 100k. You can see we had a strong candle above 100k. Let's assume that we are above that. We close the daily candle here. If Bitcoin will stay above 100k, I don't need it to go to 150. Just stay the fuck there. Allow altcoins to pump. Because let's admit it, we are not Bitcoin investors. We are shitcoin investors. Yeah, we have tons of altcoins and we are praying day and night for them to pump. No? I am wrong? I'm not saying everyone has a little bit of Bitcoin, maybe more, maybe less, but actually we invest in shitcoins. Most of us. Okay, now, if you have Bitcoin, I'm not saying, well, sell your Bitcoin. It's up to you, depending on your exposure. I sold a little bit, part of my Bitcoin a lot earlier, and I don't intend to sell it now. I sold 35% in the 50k area. But that allows me to hold it as long as possible. I could hold it for 10 years, the rest, the Bitcoin I have. I don't need to sell it. I don't need to do anything. Yeah. Okay, so that's Bitcoin. Short reload zone. I don't see bearish divergence for the moment on, let's open this one. For the moment on Bitcoin, on OBV, nothing on RSI. RSI just got overbought. What RSI overbought means? A lot of people don't know what RSI overbought means. And on MACD, we have a potential one. Well, potential one on MACD, we can get 2 or 3 of these until the market will reverse. So I don't see a clear sign of reversing here. Exactly, Catalin. Yeah, a lot of people think that RSI overbought means, well, we have to short. No, means don't chase, one of the things, and means that the market is strong and could push higher. When you see an M in the overbought area, maybe a bearish divergence in the overbought area, RSI going back in the normal area, that's a problem. Here, pushing in the overbought, good sign. Too many people don't know that. So we had the bullish divergence in all the indicators. Nobody believed us that the Bitcoin is stronger than it looks. I was hoping for a Wyckoff check. I was hoping for long reload zone. Well, sorry. Bitcoin was too strong. And look what happened. We pushed higher. Now, I don't see bearish divergence on daily. If I don't see, I'm not assuming that will go down. I'm not chasing. I'll wait for a dip if will be the case. But I'm not assuming, well, will go down. And I don't want it to go down. Stay above 100K. AB, CD, and another AB equals CD. You can see. Now, let's see what will happen. Ethereum. AB, CD, W, the other side of the trend line on daily wasn't a complete W, the other side of the trend line. So technically, kind of ugly. On 4-hour chart, we had it. But look at the fucking result. If you took this W, let's look at 4-hour chart because we discussed it yesterday. This is a 4-hour W. And look at the result. You can look on the entire crypto space. We had the 4-hour W, but no fucking retest. W, you took it or you lost the trade. I was hoping for some retest. I even posted some trades. No. They didn't give us an entry at the retest. Back on daily. A lot of people say, well, what now? Well, now you should wait for the next setup. You cannot call Ethereum here, well, overbought or too high because we just accepted above $2,000. Strong candle will be retested, possibly, probably, sooner or later. Yeah? We'll probably retest this level. But that doesn't mean we'll stop here and we'll retest. We can push higher and then retest. Okay? So don't assume that Ethereum will go back down. And I was trying to short here. If Ethereum was respecting this level, no. And now I don't have anything else. All the way up. I have this big short reload zone if will be the case. Or pump chaser zone. I have to do something like this, people. Let's say pump chaser, short. Well, if I'll see an EM here, maybe. Okay? If I'll see an EM all the way up here, then okay, I could think about. But we still have some room to push. So not the best solution here to take a trade on Ethereum. What you can do on all the shitcoins, and we'll take a look later. It's Holy Grail, 5-minute chart. I'll show you some examples. I'm not saying to go on 1 minute. It's too steep, it's too fast for most of you. But 5-minute chart, it's the best. Conclusion on Ethereum. It's in the middle of nowhere. I cannot dollar cost average anymore. It's above $2,000. To buy it here, not the best for me. I need a retest. To short it here, I don't have enough reasons. Yeah? Now, let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance a little bit. Well, there you go. No EM on daily chart, no EM on 4-hour chart, straight down. I was afraid of this kind of move, but nothing we can do. The only thing we had was yesterday 1-hour chart. So yesterday we had 1-hour chart. Come on, motherfucker, move. We had a nice EM there. But that was the only EM we got. And straight down. And we are still pushing lower. Kind of a V-top. I was afraid of that. I was hoping for an EM. And maybe we'll get the EM. Maybe we'll get a bounce here at 65. And then we'll form a big EM. That will be ideal. But for the moment we have a V-top. Okay. That's Bitcoin dominance. We had warning signs here. We talked about them. Bearish divergence, RSI and MACD. Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Well, a stupid trader told you about a potential inverse head and shoulder here. Looks like something else, Bill, but you get the idea. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Okay? Look at the result. Yesterday at the neckline, we were discussing, was live streaming. Yeah. And we talked about this. Too many people or everyone was bearish here in the blue area. Let's zoom out even more. Yeah. Too many people bearish here. And it's not over yet. You can see we can fuck around here for longer. But it's a good area to take some Bitcoin and buy some Ethereum with it. The perfect area was here. The next area is at the weekly W. Or daily W. Well, daily W, I think we have a daily W. This is a daily W. Ugly, but it's here. Now, if you want to buy some Ethereum with Bitcoin, you have to wait for a retest. I don't assume it's a good idea to chase here. Depending what time frame you are using. If you are using, for example, weekly chart, acceptable. If you are using daily chart, no, it's too high. But you get the idea. Too many people are saying, well, Ethereum is dead, it's shit, and Bitcoin at 100K and Ethereum at $2,000. Yeah, we had the same proportions here. Look left. In 2019, even 2020, almost in 2021, we had close to the same level. Okay. Conclusion on this chart. Don't chase, wait for a retest. What we can talk about? Bitcoin on CME. Yeah. I told you what gap and go. One gap, second gap. This is the trap. This is the last gap, people. Study gap and go if you want to understand what I'm saying. Go on Investopedia or ask chat AI or something. What is gap and go? What's the concept? So, first gap, second gap is the buying signal, and you can see the result here. And the third gap is a trap. If you are thinking bullish here, this is a trap. We'll push a bit higher and then we'll come back down. Usually. Okay? So, study that concept, gap and go. Thinking long here, asking for trouble. We have too many gaps already. Shorting without a clear setup, well, I don't know. Shark setup, maybe if you want to take the shark on daily chart. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe you can take the shark if you want. But this daily shark is big, man. Come on. 102 and stop loss at 109. $7,000 window of risk, not the best. Okay, that's Bitcoin on CME. Yes, on CME, it's in the short reload zone. Trying to push higher, but we are slowing down. I don't see bearish divergence. Not yet. Not on daily, maybe 4-hour chart. We have something. Exactly. Look at Nore. He knows what he's saying. No? I'm not a specialist on gap and go, people, but I know the term and I know what that means. When I see the gap, when I see the strength, and I see the second gap, it's probable that will push higher. You don't see that concept. You don't see that gap and go every day. It's rare. You'll see it from time to time. That's why I don't have it on my tool belt. I don't use it because it's not every day, and I need something that will repeat more often. But as a concept, as an idea. Okay, back at ES, 4-hour chart. Let's see what we have. Well, some bearish divergence here, no? At least on RSI is trying to tell us something. MACD is trying to tell us something. We are in the short reload zone. I'm not saying short here. I'm not going short yet. But careful. Don't Don't be the last to long yes. Public is already in. In the short reload zone, only public can buy it. Okay, now let's take a look at total market cap. As I suggested, we are still fighting $3 trillion here. It's a big ugly range. We are pushing in the short reload zone. We are pushing higher and higher. Well, nothing bad with that. We can push here, yeah, pretty easily. Keep in mind, total market cap includes altcoins. If Bitcoin dominance will go down, total 3 will push higher, Bitcoin will lag or will stay put in the same place. This one could push higher. So I don't see any weakness for the moment. Total 3, similar. You can see we discussed it. Inverse head and shoulder here. I could see 2 of them actually. Shoulder, head, shoulder, we discussed this, or shoulder, head, shoulder, a smaller one there. But we discussed a couple of days ago, we discussed this kind of thinking. We can push higher, okay, we can push a lot higher here. I think we can push to 1 trillion and test the highs. I'm hoping for that actually, I don't know if we'll do it or not. Which one? Because one of them didn't reach our entry. We didn't retest. The big one, yeah. The big one is it's deep in profit. Okay, so that's the overview. People, if you see the market strong and you see that you don't get yams and you don't get short ideas, don't short. Don't be the guy that is shorting over and over again, assuming a top. I discussed yesterday. Well, I'm hunting for some yams. Well, fuck it, I didn't get any yams. Ethereum was pushing higher and higher, $200 higher now. That's a 20% or 10% higher. If I didn't get my entry, okay, market wants higher. Let's respect the market. When you want to tell the market what to do and you are betting against it, you lose money. Yeah, I said yesterday, well, don't chase is not a good area. And indeed, in my book is not okay. Once every 10 times, we'll have the strength in the market and I'll have to stay on the sidelines. Or I'll bet against the market. But statistically, I didn't have a chance yesterday besides Holy Grail to long anything. Now, who remembers 3 key points I said in the weekly crypto review? Remember? Who remembers what I said? 3-bar fractal top that got destroyed until now. Yeah. FOMC, don't trade in the FOMC. And the last one was daily W retests. Daily W retests on shitcoins everywhere on the chart. 90% of them. Well, let's look at some of them, people. W retest. Well, this one is an exception, but we can hunt a W here, a new one. Alt. W retest. Okay? Look at it. W retest. I tried yesterday to put a trade here, but no. We have this one and we have to be happy with it. W retest. Look at this one. Ape. W retest. Not deep enough. Okay. We missed this one. W retest. I could go over and over again. Not too many people paid attention. I know that. Look at them. We had the first W on daily retested. Now we have a bigger W on some of them, which is breaking out at this point in time when daily. And people are, well, it's too high, I'm not chasing, I'm not doing anything, I'm not buying shitcoins. What will end up with them? They will buy 10 times higher. Because if you zoom out, enough, you will see that we are building a weekly W. Anything in that weekly W, it's a fucking good buy. It's a good level to buy it. Okay, if you want to be a sharpshooter, you had the entry here. You missed it. Dollar cost average, do something. Don't wait for the market to go 10x and then to ask me what to buy. You don't want to chase here, okay, wait for a retracement. I don't say to chase. You have a favorite altcoin and you see it's pumping and it has an uptrend on lower time frame. Use Holy Grail on it. Premium members, VIP members, you have access on Holy Grail. I could go on all of them. Yesterday or in the weekend, no, actually in the weekly crypto review, I told you about, I give as an example SSV, and I said, well, if you want and you don't want to overcomplicate yourself, take this W, buy this one, put the stop loss here and live with the results. It's a 20% window of risk. If you want to swing trade, you should wait for a W. But look at it. If you bought this level, you're almost, soon enough, we'll take this high probably, soon enough you'll have a shot. Yeah. Soon enough, you'll have a shot on this one. Now, chase this one here? Nah, no. You know this one is well correlated with Ethereum. Don't chase this one here, people. If you manage to buy it here, okay. If you didn't, sorry. You had the W, you had the breakout, you had 1, 2, 3 days to buy it at the breakout. Then you had the retest. You didn't do it. Now it's a bit late. Wait for a retracement. And I could go over and over again on multiple ones. Let's see Luna, for example. W breakout retest. Now it's forming a bigger W. Up to you, people. Up to you. I'm dollar cost average shitcoins every fucking week. I have 50 coins on last chance challenge and I'm dollar cost average on them. When I see a good level on the other plans, I'm buying. Yeah, you can see my levels and some of them are a lot higher. But when I have the opportunity, I'll buy lower. Here, everyone is saying, well, this one is dead. Maybe, maybe not. And I could go on multiple ones. Look at Dimension, for example. Similar, yeah? Ugly W, but we reached long reload zone, 3-bar fractal bottom, and look what happened. Now we have a clear daily W. Doesn't get better than that. Why I'm saying that? Well, let me show you why. Because we have bullish divergence here. Look at it. Huh? Bullish divergence on indicators. I'm saying to chase this one? Well, maybe not. Maybe wait for a retracement. But if you are a position trader, you don't care too much about this one. Look at it. Zoom out, people. Look at it. If you buy this W, and let's assume that you want to sell here in the short reload zone and will reach this level at some point in time. That's a 20x on your trade. It's a 20x from here, not a 20x on your trade. On your trade will be more than 20R. Will take some time? Yeah, probably. But don't come and ask me where you should buy this one after we'll touch this level, for example. Because I was blabbing away all the way down here. New shiny coin, don't touch it. Wait for it to consolidate. We had some daily W's. We bought that retest. We didn't chase. Well, market decided we'll do a step lower. Okay. We dollar cost average here. Now we have a daily W. You don't want to buy this one. Okay. But maybe you will not ask me above this level because I kick you out from the community. I'll see you asking where to buy Dimension above $3, for example, after I blabbed away for 1 year. I'm joking with kicking you out, but people, pay attention now. If you are still believing in a, I don't know, altcoin season, don't assume that this is too high. For a shitcoin, this is not too high. how you saw it dropping like a hammer, you can see it pumping like crazy. So if you have a setup, take it. Okay, Anna, similar story. Well, we are still in the trade. Hold the low. We are above entry, so 6-1 to our target. Not bad. And if you zoom out, we can push higher. Brian Beamer's birthday in 2 days. Yeah, middle of May is usually can be a bottom. If you'll see the market pumping like crazy until the end of May, well, maybe sell in May will be a thing. But people don't get the concept. People think that sell in May means May 1st, sell everything. No. Sell in May means that usually in May the market is pumping, or should pump, and you should sell that and wait until the fall. And keep in mind we are in strange times now. Strange times, we can, I don't know, do something else. But definitely wasn't a good idea to sell in April, sell in March. No, sell in May after the market will pump. Yeah, I'll sell in May short. Okay? So I'll sell half on a double. That's sure. If I imagine that I bought a lot of shitcoins at the bottom. I dollar cost average on them. I bought a lot of them. You think if they'll pump, I don't know, 5x, 10x, I'll not short, I'll not sell half on a double or at least to recover my money? I'll do it. Why? Because I know every time we'll get a retracement, or mostly we'll get a retracement, I could load up even more shitcoins with the same money. Okay. Someone said about Portal, why is dropping? I don't know why. But I think, Stefan, you're here. Good morning. Power of 3 on Portal. Pay attention. Now, look left. It's your favorite setup when you don't see it. And I hate that because you don't pay attention. But there are too many of them. Let's see what we have here. Let's activate the magnet. Okay, let's put the magnet there. There you go. That's the fucking level. Let's put it with a clear line. Let's change the color. Stefan favorite. I don't know. What do you like, Stefan? White? Okay. Now, look at it. We are close to that level. Power of 3 here. Everyone is bearish. But this OBV is not dropping like a hammer like I was expecting. Maybe we should wait for the price to touch 55 cents. Okay, but it's just 20% lower, nothing more. I think it's a fucking good level here. People, do whatever you want. It's your fucking money. Let's zoom in a little bit. There you go. Look at it. We had a W. Breakout, retest. Okay, we have bullish divergence here. You can see, well, bullish divergence for our chart. W's in OBV, W's in RSI. You are not paying attention on this one. I'm not talking only with Stefan. Stefan is doing a good job overall, a damn good job. Yeah, he kept the VIP profitable last 4 months when the market was ugly as shit. So. Good job, Stefan. But look at this one. I bought in the morning. Honestly. I bought in the morning this W. I already bought this W here. Could push lower? Okay, could push lower. I bought on spot. I don't care. I don't have a liquidation price. I bet that I could get, I don't know, 10 cents at least. Well. Up to you. Look at daily. Think about 3-bar fractal here. Maybe you want to go on 4-hour chart and take that W. Maybe that's a good idea if you are a swing trader. Potential here, well, now it's at 6 cents and the top was at some point in time at $4. I think we have some potential. OBV overall, if you zoom out, is making higher highs. So I don't see why. They had a unlock or a big unlock. I don't know what happened. Okay, XVG. Let's see. This old shitcoin? Yep. Yeah, it's buyable. It's buyable, but similar like everything else, Dalmudi. We had the buy level, the daily W, the traders trade here, breakout and retest, and now it's pushing higher. It's kind of chasing for me, but on a higher scale, yes, it's buyable. Look at it. Will ever go to the all-time high? I don't know. Maybe if they'll start accepting payments on Pornhub with Verge, maybe. This is a old shitcoin from 2019 from McAfee and all the shillers. Huh? Yeah, it's buyable. OBV is damn strong, so if they all start, they still have a nice community, if I remember. Everyone remembers this coin. Yeah, everyone remembers this one. So if they'll start doing something, if someone will take care of it, yeah, good pump. I prefer new coins, yes. Why? They don't have selling pressure. For example, this one, if we pump here, a lot of people will want to sell. If we pump higher, a lot of people will want to sell more. But if I'll buy something like this, well, I have these people here and that's it. Price discovery. Well, I love price discovery on shitcoins. We'll see. Yeah, it's technically it's looking nice, Dalmudi. OBV is looking really nice. Like I said, if someone will take care of it and promote it a little bit, then yeah. Okay. Pixel, another one. Look at it. Similar. W, retest, well, was stronger. Didn't retest properly. And now it's forming a bigger daily W. AVAX even, it's moving. Ugly price action on AVAX, honestly. But, well, it's what we have. It's not what we want. Dimension, we talked about. Look at dimension here. This is a fucking daily W, the big one. Okay, let's go on lower time frame and talk about Bitcoin on 4-hour chart, because this live stream will take too long. 4-hour chart, I don't see weakness, not yet. We had some, didn't confirm here and push higher. Don't chase, don't try to long Bitcoin here. Just hope that Bitcoin will hold above 100k, so altcoins will pump. I don't see a trade on Bitcoin. If you want to trade Bitcoin, I'll show you the 5-minute chart soon. Just wait a little bit. Ethereum here, strong, really strong. You can see we consolidated here. AB equals CD. I don't think it's a good idea to chase now. If you necessarily want to play this one, Holy Grail 5-minute chart, people. And some people say, well, only Holy Grail. Well, this is the only tool I have for this kind of environment. When the market is going parabolically, up or down, Holy Grail is the key. Well, too many people are shorted the Menace. I don't know, all-time high, but this hated rally could go a lot higher. Because people accepted the idea. People accepted the idea that Ethereum is shit. You can see the downtrend here. Well, that downtrend is over now. Now we have we had lower highs and lower lows, and now we have higher highs and higher lows. And people don't adapt too fast. They all believe the same story. Well, Ethereum is shit. Well, the market changed. The moment we made higher highs and higher lows, it's over and has a lot of room to bounce now. Yeah, they called it. Yeah, when I said our dollar cost average below $2,000, they left. I'll buy it below 1,000. Okay, go buy it, please do. I'm stupid because I'm dollar cost averaging below $2,000. And I had that problem, you know, Stefan. I had that problem in the past when Bitcoin was below 20K, and I said, well, peace cycle, well, dollar cost average, well, buy some Bitcoin early for altcoins, but good idea for Bitcoin. And I had the same problem. 8,000. Well, good luck with that. And similar here. Well, below 1,000. Well, maybe yes, maybe no. But let me get some below 2,000, and we'll see after that. As low as possible, the better, the lower the better. But I will not wait for that level. I'll buy it if it will drop there, but I'll buy higher. And you can see, we accepted above $2,000 like it was nothing. We pushed straight up. We had this SFU. Didn't matter. Higher. I stopped dollar cost averaging here. If we'll go to $4,000, guess what I'll do? Should. Why not? Okay, that's Ethereum. Rest of the shitcoins on lower time frame, kind of hard to chase them, people. Hard to chase them. That's why I'm keep repeating. Holy Grail, Holy Grail, Holy Grail. Why? When you have an uptrend, or you have a strong trend, Holy Grail is the best tool. I especially created for this kind of environment. Because everything I learned didn't show me something to chase the trend. And okay, you don't have a strong trend every time, but when you have it, you want to enter. You want to kind of FOMO in with risk management. And I created Holy Grail. And it's a bonus for premium and VIP members. Kappa 1, Kappa 2. Everyone has access. Take it and use it. Tao. Well, I said don't chase here. Well, consolidating is pushing higher. How high? We'll probably take all the highs here at $500. And maybe then we'll dump. But if you didn't buy it at 200, you want to buy it at 4? Well, it's up to you. I will never buy it at 500. We have our average just above $200. Me and Stefan and other people. It's high if you consider the entire chart. It's a damn high price. It's not the best. Yeah, there are people they bought Tao below $10. So 200, it's not the best like some people suggest. No, it's an ugly average, but it's good enough. TIA. Well, we are long on TIA here with this trade, and we are in profit. We are long on TIA on 5-minute chart. Okay, and we are slightly in profit. Now you can see still valid uptrend. Holy Grail doesn't give me a time. Well, if the trade is not moving until tomorrow, get out. No. Holy Grail is telling me now I could move my stop to scratch if I want. You can see? That's how I trade Holy Grail. I get an entry, stop loss here, one step below, and now I could trail my stop loss up below the decline. And you can see, I'm not touching this one. I'm not taking the profit here. The only way you can kick me out here is when I'll move my stop after I'll reach 1-to-1, I'll start trailing with the stop loss below the decline, is to hit my stop loss in profit. If this one will keep pushing higher and higher, as I hope, I'll stay in that trade as long as possible until they'll hit my stop loss. And trust me, people, in these conditions, it's a good way to close the trade, hitting your stop loss in profit. Yeah? Hitting your stop loss in profit after a 10R, 20R, it's a damn good thing if it will happen. That will compensate for a lot of pain. And Stefan, I don't know, Dalmudi, Carol, the old people know what Holy Grail can do in the right environment. I showed them a 60R with Holy Grail. I showed them even more. I showed them multiples 10 and 20 hours in when the market was pumping, and I'll start doing it again. Holy Grail is not for day in, day out, every day to use Holy Grail. Holy Grail is made for trends. When you have a trend, you can activate it. When you don't have a trend, just put it aside and trade classic setups. Okay, even e-gold is moving. Romanian people, I know you love the e-gold. Well, we had e-gold at, I don't know, what was the lowest level for e-gold? Let's put for our chart. You had e-gold almost at $10, $11, and now you had a shot here, or you should have a shot soon enough. And you remember when people dollar cost average 100, and I told them, well, you stupid, my buy orders at 20, 15, and 10. Motherfuckers front run me on the last one. Okay. So on the swing trading part, day trading part, well, not too many things we can do. We need a retracement, and we don't have that retracement for the moment. Okay, let's take a look at Holy Grail on 5-minute chart, because I was talking a lot about it. No? And look at dimension, for example. Don't do it like Stefan said, well, look at Ethereum in 1 minute. No, don't do it, because you'll you'll feel sorry that you didn't look earlier. But you can see when the market is trending, this is the best tool to chase. For beginners that don't know how to enter, well, the entry is here at the thin line, and you can see the indicator is giving you the entry here. Entry here, stop loss below the tick line. Now, where should be the entry? Well, the entry should be here. Look at the table here. Entry. 0.369. Look at it. It's there. Yeah? Stop loss. Where should be the stop loss? Here. Okay? Below the tick line. And the size. What the size means? Size means how much money you want to risk in this trade. For example, if the market will give you a retracement here and you want to take this trade, how much money you want to risk? Usually I risk 0.5 from my trading portfolio. What that 0.5 means for you, I don't know. It's up to you. Calculate it. And then you go here, and you think, well, position size, you have the position here. And you said, well, I have a 10K account, or you have a 50K account, or I don't know. And you calculate the percentage you want to risk. And you said, well, that percentage is $100. And you put the number here. If you put, for example, 200, you'll see the position size changing. You can see? So this algo indicator is made so nice and clean. You have the entry, you have the stop loss in real time, and you have the position time in real time. If you are using leverage and you are not playing spot, you can consider the leverage and redo the math. Okay? Simple tutorial you have when you access the Holy Grail. Holy Grail here. When you do something like this, you have the tutorial here on the image. And people ask you, well, where is the tutorial? Well, look at the image. Open the indicator and see. That's one way to use it. Yeah. Where to enter, where to put your stop loss. Multiple ways to frame. Yeah? How you can trade this one. Pretty simple, basic. You don't need more than that. Okay, let's go back. And I could take all the coins here. You can see, you look at the strong ones, not at the weak ones. And look at what you have here. There you go. There you go. There you go. Maybe you don't want to chase double digits. Maybe you want lower, but I'm showing you as an example what Holy Grail can do. Okay? And then you go and find something you like. Maybe something didn't pump so hard. Look at this one. Ugh. Well, let's put Ethereum. Just for fun. Okay? 1 minute chart. Just look what happened there. So 1 minute give you an entry here and 1,800 and stopped you out at 2,200 here. What indicator will do that for you? Let's put 5 minute chart maybe. Holy Grail give you an entry, the first entry here at 1,800 and you are still in the trade on 5 minute chart. What I don't like here, I don't like it's too steep even for 5 minute chart and you don't get entries on the uptrend. You can see only one entry here, but here no entry. I'm talking about, Vlad, I'm talking about investing, buying. You have a setup? Take it, man. I don't say that you should not play your setups. I'm saying it's not a good idea to chase. You have a setup to buy, to long Bitcoin? I don't have. And I don't want to buy Bitcoin at 100K. From time to time, Vlada, market will be strong. But if you do a statistic, if you take 10 times, 9 times will be a bad idea and 1 time will be a good idea. And you come here and tell me, well, I told you not to buy it. Well, statistically, it's not a good idea. I'm not a financial advisor, so please don't accept my opinion. Do whatever you want. Go and buy it here and sell it at 200, man. Okay? I don't mind. It's your money. Okay? Just go and buy it now at the market if you want. Just keep in mind, it's just my 2 cents. Yeah? You had any setup here? I didn't. I'll never buy in a short reload zone. If you want and you consider it's a good level, come on, please go and buy it. Put your stop loss, I don't know, all the way down here, all the way here. It's up to you. Not a financial advisor. People that are in this community know what I'm talking about. When everyone was losing money in a small range or in a ranging market, we made money. Yeah? You have a steep uptrend like this 20% of the time. But be my guest. It's your money. Go straight to 150K if you want. I don't mind. Okay, let's go back here. Ethereum is still a good idea if you want to chase. That's why I said if you want to chase the market, take Holy Grail on 5 minute chart and try to get entries. Now let's see Bitcoin. Let's see where Bitcoin stands. On 5 minute chart. Come on. Holy Grail is lazy today. There you go. You had an entry here, stop loss hit here in profit. Well, that's a good idea. Entry here, stop loss. Well, you are still in the trade. Okay. Give me a shitcoin you love. Give me the first shitcoin I'll see in the chat. I'll put Holy Grail on it on 5 minute chat to see what we have. Menace, you are the fastest one. CRV. Okay, let's take CRV. There you go. CRV 5 minute chart. You had an entry here and you had some entries in the morning now. Now you don't chase it. You just wait. You have the table here. You have the entry, stop loss, position size. Put it, go here on the indicator and change the number here, and that will change everything. Don't fuck around with these numbers. Yeah. Don't change this time frame because that's for the bias for red and green. Don't change the EMAs. Don't change the entries. Don't change anything. Just put your number here. Okay? And that will give you the position size you need. Wait for the entry. You can set an alarm on this indicator. Look here. Add an alert on Holy Grail. Don't change this any alert function call. Just leave it exactly like it is. And if you hit create, you can see the settings here will give you an alarm every time you get an entry. Every time. Okay? So every time you'll get the entry here, will give you an alarm also. So you can do something else in meantime and just wait for the alarm. When the alarm will call, you just go on the table, see the entry, see the stop loss, see the position size, go and put the trade, and that's it. And then from time to time, watch it and move your stop higher and higher. Yeah? Okay. We can look at most of the altcoins. They are looking similar, people. Mana, old shitcoin. When the market is trending and when you trade Holy Grail, you never assume a top or a bottom. Let's be clear. You never assume a bottom or a top. You take the next entry and you leave with the results. You never, well, it's too high. No. You take it. If it's too high, will hit your stop loss. And the market will tell you it's too high. But you never assume, well, that's it. Because I saw multiple times giving you 10R, 20R, 50R. So the market, when it's starting to trend, especially on shit coins that they dumped like crazy, now they'll recover a little bit. They could give you, if you get a good entry, 10R, it's easy with Holy Grail. Exactly, Alex. Exactly. We waited for too long for this kind of shit. I opened the computer in the morning and I looked at all my spot bags and I was damn happy. 10% up on most of them, on more than 10%. But as an idea, they dropped like a hammer, but now they are recovering a little bit. Now, I'm not saying, well, chase it. No. If you want to chase, use Holy Grail. If you don't want to chase or you're not comfortable with chasing, wait for a retracement, people. Wait for a clear setup. If you want to buy it here, we had a guy, I don't remember the name, Vlada is saying, well, from 95 I said not to chase it. Well, yeah, because we're in a short reload zone. I assume what I say, Vlada. Yeah. Take the short reload zone or take the fib retracement, go on paper trade or back test from 2020 and tell me how many times the short reload zone wasn't respected. Do some statistics and then come back and tell me. Nothing personal. I'm not a financial advisor. Go do whatever you want. My community is coming here and listening what I'm saying because they know usually I know what I'm saying. That doesn't mean I'll be always right. Well, yeah, Bitcoin dominance. Unfortunately, Menace, no fucking yamp. Look at it. Straight up, straight up. We still have time. Yeah, it's just one candle, a red candle. Come on. Today is the second one and it's not over yet. We can get that yamp. But 65 was kind of the top for the moment. I have a crystal ball, Menace, but it's broken and nobody wants to repair it for me. Well, if Ethereum will come back and retest and Bitcoin dominance to do the M, that will be the perfect scenario, Alex. Perfect. You don't see it in the real market too often, but if it will happen, you know what to do, Alex. And everyone in Crypto Traders Arena knows what to do. If you don't know, I'll show you the way. But let's see if it will happen. But I prepared the community and I prepare myself for the scenario that will not happen. That's why I said dollar cost average, try to buy the bottom, try to do something on shitcoins. I was blabbing away here for the last 4 months. Now our bags will pump. Even if we'll get a V-top here, and let's say we'll go straight down from 65 to 60. Our spot bags will be okay. Okay, people. Let's call it a live stream. I talked about 1 hour here. Stefan is tired of listening to me. He wants to trade. I think he's already... Well, he's not live yet on VIP. But let's keep it short. 1 hour is more than enough. Yeah, I said 20 minutes and I have 1 hour. Okay, people. See you in the next live stream Sunday, weekly crypto review. Hopefully we'll have a lot to talk about. If you don't want to join that, Monday morning in the same live stream. If you want to join Discord, to join Premium, to join VIP, to join Capo 1 to learn to trade like us, join the Discord. You have it in the description and you can find the way to Capo 1, Capo 2, Premium, VIP. VIP is closed for the moment, next month. Exactly, Alex. Okay, people, let's call it a live stream. Watch Portal. I could see a nice setup forming there. Stefan, if you have time, please post for everyone Power of 3 or post a setup there. I took the W and I'll show you in the VIP what I did. Okay, people, let's call it a live stream. See you next time.